Okay, so for fun, I'm doing this tier list. I'm bored, so it's like, why not try to do a video like this for fast food and casual food places? And I think how I'm gonna rank it, like I could do it just what I literally think is the best and worst, but I want to do it not what I actually think is best and worst, but what how I personally feel like it's best and worst. And basically, the main factor that I'm adding when I considering myself is just basically like memories associated with these places and how it made me feel. So that's how I'm gonna do these. And I'm gonna go in order, but I'm gonna kind of like start in the middle and then compare restaurants, like fast food places, as I throw them down. So like, I think Arby's is better than A&W. A&W is also with Long John Silver's, and so I enjoy A&W Long John Silver's, but I haven't one. There's not enough of them that I've been there too many times, and two, I do think the quality of the food isn't as good. Just the whole time I've been there throughout the years. Um, so yeah. So anyways, I'd say Arby's is just a little better, even though I don't love Arby's either. So Baja Fresh Mexican Grill. I think I've been there, but I'm not sure, so I'm gonna put it here. Blimpie. I haven't been to Blimpies in a long time. They went out of business where I grew up in South Dakota, but I've had like they're Subway's competitor for me. At least back then. Maybe this is a different Blimpie, but I know it says America's Sub Shop or something like that. But they were pretty good. I'll put them. I'll put them here. I don't really remember them great, but I was a kid when I had it. Bojangles. What is that? It's kind of hard for me to read what it says on the bottom, but I don't really remember Bojangles. I might have been there, but I don't remember it. Boston Market. I know I haven't been, but I know it's very good. I've heard a lot of good things about Boston Market. Burger King, for me, it really should be in this category. I really think it's like, this is where it's like, I would think Burger King is worse quality, like for the masses, but for me personally, I have a lot of good memories of Burger King. So maybe I can talk about some of these later. Raising Cane's I like more than any of these. I'm not saying it is the best, but for now, I'll just throw it there. Carl's Jr. I have a lot of great memories. It's kind of where I'd say it's like here. Oops. Okay. Yeah, like that. This is, yeah, that's the order for now. Checkers. Ooh. I don't really remember Checkers. Let me look at them up. Yeah, I know. You can kind of see I'm doing weird stuff with, like, these, I put these gray blocks to block out the ads and stuff like that. Checkers fast food. Images. Checkers. Oh, I don't think I've ever eaten here actually. I think I've seen these, but I've never. Oh, have I been inside one of these before? I might have eaten at this before. If it has like fun old style stuff inside, I'm just gonna say I haven't been there though. So yeah, let's just not rate it. For now, I'll put Chick-fil-A up there. I think Chick-fil-A is overrated, but it is good. I'd have to put Chipotle under these, but if this Chipotle depends on if you're a gym rat or not, also, or if you're, I imagine maybe if you're into like Southwest food or not. Most people though, I think like Chipotle. It's definitely vibing. But gym rats especially love Chipotle, so it's a good like you can get a lot of protein for a good price at Chipotle. Church's Chicken's not bad. I'd say it's above. So it's a fried chicken place too, which I like fried chicken. And Church's, I like Church's, but I haven't eaten there too many times, so that's kind of why maybe it's where I put it. Cookout Fresh Hamburgers. I don't know that one. Culver's is my favorite out of all these so far. I love Culver's. Del Taco is fine. Honestly, I should put Blimpies like a little bit lower. Like, since I don't know it as well. And then, yeah, this is above these, but I think for me personally, I'd have to do something more like that. Denny's, it's a good spot. Just because Blimpie's is such a way ancient restaurant for me, I can't put it as high. I don't know Del Taco as well either. Somewhere in there. Domino's Pizza, man, Domino's is kind of like, man, and Burger King's I think I'm gonna have to bump up, but for myself, but like if it's up to me, Burger King goes here, which is crazy. But I love Burger King. Okay, but that's only on military bases. So if there's a Burger King on a military base, it's good. So maybe it's at the bottom because you can get it tax free there. Okay, Domino's Pizza, like, is every college person's friend or just a lazy person's friend. So they're doing a service for the world. Okay. I just kind of wanted... Okay, that was kind of acting weird. Okay, DQ... Dairy Queen used to be, like, S tier. Like, back in the day. Their Texas toast was amazing, their chicken was good, and their ice cream was good. But, man, even their ice cream, I feel like, is kind of falling off. And it's way overpriced. So I'd have to say... high C tier. Sadly. Okay, but, again, these are all kind of comparing from the beginning. So... we'll see how it goes in the future. Polo Loco, El Polo Loco. I have not had the fortune to try that place yet. Firehouse Subs. I have an interesting story with Firehouse Subs. They're like, honestly, they should be somewhere near, to be honest. So Firehouse Subs to me is catered work food or catered school food. It's always I've had it catered. So, and it is really good. Five Guys, okay, I never have had, personally, I just haven't had a great experience with Five Guys. They probably deserve to be above Dairy Queen because Dairy Queen's gone down in quality. But honestly, I love all of these more than I love Five Guys. I know it's a good place. It's not a good place to me, though. I'm going to put it there. I know it's crazy. IHOP is good. I'd say IHOP is above Denny's. Church's Chicken is like something like that. And to be honest, I feel like these, especially IHOP, but both of these places do service. Like they should be like up here. Honestly, IHOP should even be like now that I think about it, like. It should be something like this, and even maybe like this. Like these do a lot for like all like is it? I don't know if IHOP's. I don't think it's 24/7 anymore, but like IHOP and Denny's do good things for the world. In-N-Out Burger is really good, but I don't really know where I'm gonna put that in the end. I never loved Jack in the Box. I think Jack in the Box is something. Just where I lived, like I lived in the Midwest up north, but like South Dakota, Nebraska, Jack in the Box isn't as popular around there. At least I don't know. Maybe it is in some parts, but like Omaha, don't really remember Jack in the Box being around. I'd have to put it like, man, I almost need to put it never had because I shouldn't really have an opinion about Jack in the Box, but for me, it goes down there for now. Jersey Mike's, I know they're good. I personally don't love these. Like, if I had to put it somewhere, it'd be like here. Jimmy John's kind of the same, but I know Jimmy John's more. Jollibee? Never been to one. I would love to go. That looks cool. KFC, man, I know KFC is important to the world. Especially like Canada. Like I'm thinking KFC is one of those American fast food places that's been like that's taken over the earth, but in America isn't as popular because they kind of fell off basically. They used to be really good. Like growing up, they were really good, at least where I lived. So I guess kind of like Dairy Queen status. They're kind of in the basement. You know, they messed up. Black Little Caesars, I love that. Definitely not D tier. But where do I want to put it? Okay, recently Little Caesars bumped up because I live in Colorado and there's not as many pizza. Okay, there's obviously great local like bar pizza places, but there's not like franchise pizza places as much. Apparently there's a Dion's here, which I had the fortune to find out recently in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and they're really good. I actually love Dion's, but they're like fast food pizza, I guess, but not really fast food. But it's a drive-in, so that's kind of cool. I need to go to Dion's more, but anyways. That I would prefer that kind of a place. The Little Caesars isn't the best pizza, but it kind of fits somewhere in here, somewhere in that role. These four all have the kind of Chipotle has all a similar role in my mind. Honestly, all these the Firehouse subs kind of fill a similar role in my mind. Long John Silver's kind of fits around A&W. I think I actually prefer. I always got this stuff over A&W, but maybe those should be switched around. I don't know. McDonald's for me actually is pretty high. So I'm going to have to put it there. Okay, well, welcome to Moe's. That was their slogan. They actually were really good, but they went out of business. So, but when I knew them, they were good. So I'm going to have to put them here. It's kind of like the same thing as Blimpie for me. Blimpie could be higher if I knew about it more in modern times. But the Blimpie to me is like 25 years old now. So Moe's is more like 15 years old to me, or 10 years old, 15 years old. That's the last time I knew about it. I've actually Noodles Company. I might have seen it in New York City, but I don't think I've really been there myself. I don't think I've been there before. Panda Express is really good. I don't want to. It kind of fits. It's not failed though. Panda Express is definitely not failed, but it's not. It's probably like at Arby's. Probably like I would probably put it somewhere in there. That's where I'd put it. Panera Bread is a little overpriced but good food. I don't want to put it above Burger King for me personally. I know they probably deserve to be in like bottom S tier, but I just they're taking a debuff from Jacob because they're just they're overpriced. It's like if you want to be a yuppie person and like, ooh, Panera, you know, overpriced. It's like go to the grocery store instead and make your own food. But it's like if you wanted a similar experience, but healthy, quality but cheaper. What is that? Healthy, quality but cheaper. Obviously not any of these. Healthy, quality, but cheaper. Like a sandwich place can kind of fit the bill. Man. This is, like, for your health, this is the top S tier. It's just too overpriced. Man, this is where subjectively I need to at least place it top of B tier, but it's just, I personally have a big debuff, or like, I don't know if debuff's a good word for this, but a big negative to when it comes to here, let me move this up. See what I mean? Okay, but it's too overpriced. I like cheap and good. Obviously, I put McDonald's up at the top, so Papa John's, I'm lazy, so I'm not a big fan of. I'll put it, I know it's quality. Kind of fits around the same as Panera. These I might need to put above. Panera to Jersey Mike's, I don't know where. Like Jersey Mike's, I just have less experience than Jimmy John's, but I think I'd like Jersey Mike's more than Jimmy John's. So I don't know. PDQ, I haven't been. I would love to though. It looks cool. Out of all these places, I feel like here. Let's rank where I would want to try. This is kind of up top. I like, obviously, the icons make things a little bit more feisty. This one just is like, what is it? This is kind of at the bottom. Something like that. That's how I'd order what I'd want to try. Penn Station East Coast subs, haven't had it. don't know why it is El Polo Loco. I like the name of it. It just sounds nice. Pizza Hut. I know they've fallen off. They're kind of like around here. They're somewhere in the failed, used to be amazing range. I think they're actually pretty good nowadays. So it's weird because all of these, I think they were like amazing before, but they're kind of like they're in the basement now. But these ones belong in the middle of the category, like the C tier. But they're good still. Like these are good. So it's kind of hard. Do I put they belong in this tier, but they're good still on top, or should I put these used to be amazing, but now they're in the basement on top? I'm not sure. I'll think about that. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Oh, Popeyes. Popeyes got buffed because, again, military base, they have Popeyes. I know it's like black people food. Popeyes. I like Popeyes. They're definitely like above. If anything, they're above all these. I'd say, and they're definitely above this. It kind of, yeah. Burger King is kind of similar for me. Military base food. I love Popeyes though. Popeyes is a good fried chicken place. So they really are too. And they have that like Tuesday. I don't know if it's everywhere or just on base, but they have Tuesdays like really good basket, like a drum and a wing and a roll or something like that. Honey roll, like for real cheap. It was like $5. It used to be like $4, $5. You get that, and it was like good deal. Oh, Portillo's. Okay, to me, Portillo's is like touristy food for Chicago. So like it's not local food to me, or it's not like a norm. Like, so I actually I really have a good experience. It kind of fits in this category, but it's like either like it fits with all these. Like all these fit into this category of like good for the masses, like it's a good social food place. This is like touristy to me food though. So I don't know. Potbellies, I have yet to go, but I think I actually saw this in Boston. I think I've seen these before. I would love to try it, but yeah, I can't have an opinion on it. I really would like to try that. Honestly, okay, and these are like this one I put up here because of the icon. Really, this one might be like more here. Let's keep the icons together. I think I would love to try like these. Yeah, I think that's the order I would like to try these in. Qdoba. So where did I put Chipotle? Yeah, it's up there. So Qdoba, Chipotle. Okay, I grew up with Chipotle. I didn't have Qdobas. I do think Qdoba, man, they're a different vibe. Okay, I don't know what their price points are. Food quality wise, they're the same to me. I think they're both good. And again, I don't necessarily know if I like that they're below these two. These almost should be like S tiers. I'm gonna put these as S tiers for myself, and I think for the nation. I think we like these foods, but to me they kind of fit healthy gym bro foods. Oh, and I actually thought they're kind of like Panera. See, if you want like healthy food, it's like just go to Chipotle or Qdoba. And it's a better price point. It's more like it's like going to Costco versus going to like Super Walmart. But that's a bad comparison. It's kind of, yeah, I don't know how to put it. But anyways, this is more like surplus healthy, but still kind of like good quality still too. Honestly, I feel like everybody would put Qdoba above Chipotle more so. Maybe it depends on the cities, though. I almost feel like in bigger cities, Chipotle is popular for some reason. Personally, I feel like Qdoba is better. I don't know. I like both, but I love Chipotle too. Maybe I like Chipotle more, and I think Chipotle is better. That one's very tight. I'd have to like flip a coin, I think, almost. And one thing I wonder is how can both of them exist? How would I distinguish Chipotle and Qdoba? It's more like a vibe to me. Chipotle is like chic, modern. Qdoba is more like buffet fast food feel. Like just how it look. Like there's more metal in Chipotle. Mm, and there's more wood in Qdoba. So maybe Chipotle's more luxurious because of that. I don't know. That's my best guess. Quiznos. Okay, do they do more than subs, right? Obviously they're not D tier, by the way. Also, I don't hate most any of these places, by the way. It's like, how can you hate any of these things? Like, food is good, you know. Like, I'm sure there's some maybe I could hate, but where should Quiznos be? Quiznos is one of those. It's kind of like I guess you're kind of finding out where I think of sub sandwich places go. Bottom B tier. Roy Rogers, haven't been. Nice icon. No, maybe here. Honestly, I think their icon's better than Penn Station East Coast subs, but in what 50 years celebrating Roy Rogers? I don't know what it is. I think I'd rather go to Penn Station East Coast subs though. I think than Roy Rogers. The icon is better though. I guess I'll stick it with the icons. Never been to this pizza place, Sbarro. Definitely not super low though. It's somewhere around here. I kind of want to try Bojangles more. I don't know, something like that. Schlotzsky's. I think again they kind of are with Quiznos. I think I'd rather go to Schlotzsky's than Quiznos. I'm not sure. I don't go to those places enough. I've been to Jimmy John's more than any of these. I think Jersey Mike's I've been to kind of some. I don't even know. Like some of Papa John's I actually like all the way down there for me. Panera, I like Panera. Okay, Shake Shack. I know it's popular, but I have not been. I maybe have tried it. There's some in where I live, so I should maybe try it sometime. I've heard it's good. I feel like it kind of reminds me of Five Guys vibes. Like I don't think I'm gonna love the experience, to be honest. But how much I want to try it out? Like I probably, probably like, yeah, probably top of these. Like I don't like the as much as these icons, and these places I'm really down to try. This should maybe be in this category, but I just am not super pumped about it. Sheets, I have no idea. Very cool looking icon though, but let's do it here. Julia's. Sorry about this one. I can't read whatever that is. Shadows, Elias. I'm not sure. It's my internet browser's doing that. Okay, Sonic. Where's Sonic at? Sonic is actually. I know it kind of to me fits in with these sorts of foods places, like Dairy Queen even. But Sonic's actually pretty quality, and I'm not from Oklahoma, but I lived like in 10 years in Oklahoma, so Sonic is buffed because of that. Sonic is like above Panera to me, so that's where I'd say Steak and Shake. I'm pretty sure I've been here, but I have not been there very many times, so I can't really put it somewhere. I think it is quality though. Even though, like, okay, I think I've actually been here, so that's the only reason it's above everything else. But I really, for how much I would want to go, maybe somewhere like around here, you know, like maybe go try it again, somewhere at the bottom or so. But I've been there, so I don't remember it though. That's the thing, I don't remember it. Let me just assume, since I don't remember, man, I know what it tastes. I know it's good though. Like I know it's not bad. I got to do that. Okay. Blah blah. Let's do this again. Okay, Subway. I've known my whole life. Blimpies and Subways was like hand in hand for me, but then Subway's just been alive and Blimpies wasn't. I'm sure Blimpies is probably thriving some part of America. I don't know where. So I'll put Subway. Is it C tier? I don't think so. I think I enjoy Subway more than all these sub places. More than Panera. Man, Panera to me, like, okay, this is where, like, Panera is, like, lower than these to me. Except Jimmy John's. Like, I haven't loved Jimmy John's. Panera, I think I enjoy eating there more than I would enjoy eating at Jimmy John's. But like, it's more worth it to go to Jimmy John's to me. So I don't know about that. Swinson's? Swinson's? I feel like Swanson's would sound better, but don't know. Cool looking icon, kind of. Bojangles is just such a cool name. That's why I want it like above. So I guess I'll put that. Taco Bell, the infamous Taco Bell. What is going on here? Okay, not F tier, not F tier. Okay, actually, I feel like I live in a more expensive city, so I feel like Taco Bell is too overpriced here. But in the recent times I remember, the last 5 years, it could be a nice place to eat. And especially, like, it's located in a lot of places I've gone, like up and down the Midwest. So, and to me, the Midwest is what other people probably consider the West more so, but South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma. I went to college in Oklahoma, and my family's all up from like South Dakota basically, so a lot of traveling through that area. And you like Taco Bell's, you'll find a Taco Bell a lot of places. So it's definitely not a Pizza Hut, KFC, DQ. It hasn't fallen. That's a definite. It's above Panera for me. Is it above Subway? Man, I think I'd prefer to eat at Subway, to be honest. So, man, I think for the nations, Taco Bell is definitely above Subway. Taco Bell is probably up in this category. Like, man, I'm crazy. Like, Arby's, like, I need to remove Arby's to where I want it to be. Okay, like, Arby's to Taco Bell, I guess there's a category to me of, like, how would I organize it in comparison to these? I think I prefer this. Arby's is like kind of on the end more so for me. They are good though, but they're not my favorite. My dad loves Arby's. Popeyes is kind of like next down there. Sonic, I'd have to say it's tough. I think Sonic is better than Taco Bell generally, but I do love Taco Bell. Sonic, oh man, I think I'd rather get Subway. And then, oh man, I only loved going to Burger King like because of being on base. Like for lunch and on base, tax free, it's really good. Oh, but yeah, Subway I like more. I'd have to put Subway up top, man. Even though I love Burger King more than I love Subway, but I think food wise and money wise, even I'd rather eat a Subway more often than not. And sometimes Subways are on bases too. But if there was a Subway on base and a Burger King on base, like for lunch, I'd go to Burger King more often. Man, I'm going to keep Burger King above Subway. It's crazy. Okay, Taco Cabana. Ooh. Pretty good. They're a good taco place. Don't I have some B-tier taco stuff? Oh, I put Del Taco there. And yeah, to me, taco food kind of can be more C tier. Taco Bell, the only reason it's up there is because it's a poppin', like it's been a staple in my life. Taco Cabana. Okay, honestly, I think these might be above some of these, but I just haven't eaten at them a lot, either of them, so I'm gonna keep them down lower. Torchy's Taco is like fancy food, people. I don't know. I'm gonna kind of restructure this once I get them all in here. Waffle House is also like it belongs here, but it's an S tier, honestly. But it belongs in this this category of places. Well, I haven't been, but I'd be very interested in going. Sheetz, I would actually like to try. Is Sheetz a pizza place? I actually think the icon's cooler, but yeah, I don't know. This one's just more colorful and a bigger picture. That's like more background and more professional looking, so I don't like it as much. Wendy's, okay, I know Wendy's is fallen. Wendy's is definitely in this like fallen category. Like it belongs with KFC, DQ, Carl's Jr. Well, definitely DQ, not Carl's Jr. Okay, DQ, Wendy's, Pizza Hut are all here. KFC kind of is there for me too, also. But for me, Wendy's is the best one because I used to get the 4 for 4. I know the 4 for 4 isn't everywhere anymore, and maybe it's totally gone now. But I love in the Frosty. The Frosty makes a king of C tier, if anything. But yeah, whenever I could get the 4 for 4, Wendy's to me would almost be S tier. But 5 for 5, like, not top of B tier, but definitely king of C tier. Whataburger is very amazing. Don't know, but somewhere up there for sure. White Castle, I've never actually been to a White Castle. I think maybe once, but I've had, like, of course, their grocery store sliders. Again, kind of like Steak Shack, but this one I know even more so. But I've very little ever gone. I've never seen these restaurants. So, Wiener Schnitzel, there's also one coming into where I live, but I've never been there. I'll just put it on, like, I want to try it. I know of one nearby. Like, not super close, but it's not really close to me at all. But I know where it is, and I've been looking forward to it. Wings, this looks cool. I'll just put it there. I think it's a cooler icon than that one. What is this one? Wingstop? Don't know. Cool looking icon though. I think I'd have to put it there, I guess. And then Zaxby's. Zaxby's is really good. I think I'll have to put it in S tier. It's either S tier or it's in this, like, Burger King, Subway, Sonic, Taco Bell, Popeyes, Arby's category. I think Zaxby's pretty good. Zaxby's, honestly, is like Chick-fil-A-ish in level. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Okay, so this is where I'm going to start rearranging them to where I think they need to fit. Okay, and I'll be honest, sometimes, like, I've eaten at a lot of, like, maybe, like, right now, Culver's isn't in for me because, one, maybe I've eaten there too much recently. I haven't, though. Like, I'm kind of in this phase where I'm, like, going to the grocery store and getting, like, rotisserie chickens and eating them. Like, trying to be healthy more so and maybe more cheap, I guess. Go to the grocery store and get food. So fast food in general just isn't as much what I'm doing. But if anything, like, on the weekend, I might go get Little Caesars because that's the closest pizza place. Where did I put Little Caesars? Oh, it's up there. Okay, nice. I need it. Dion's is too far from me, but I would go try it. Okay, also, what needs to be added on here is, Steak Burger? Is that what it's called? Let me see what this place is called. Burger places. Burger. Smash Burger? Is that what it is that I went to? I think so. I don't know if it... Oh, yeah. Is it Smash Burger? Yeah, I think it's Smash Burger. I loved Smash Burger. If I could put Smash Burger up here, it'd definitely be an S tier, maybe up at the top. Because I just hadn't been there before, and I had an amazing experience. But okay, out of these, like, let's just do I'll try to do of all time for me. Okay, also, I get the kids meal at Culver's. I'm the value guy. I get the value deals, and I'm not that big. I'm like 5'5", 140 pounds. Like, I don't need a whole lot of food, unless I'm, like, really working out or, like, getting in shape or something like that. But generally speaking, I try to stay, like, lean and efficient and, like, not eating a lot of food because I don't want to get fat, So it's like, in a Culver's kids meal, like a cheeseburger meal with fries, a soft drink, and an ice cream. Well, now that I'm older, like, I can kind of gain weight if I eat those every day or for a meal. That's a lot of calories. I feel like that's like at least 1,000 calories, right? The Culver's kids cheeseburger meal. Let me ask Google. How many calories in a Culver's kids cheeseburger meal? What? Okay, well, the burger itself is 421 calories, but yeah, and fries. I don't know. I'm a little confused. I'm not really seeing anything definitive. But okay, let's just say like the burger's 400, the fries are 300. That's 700 right there. A drink is another 150, but let's just say 200. So 900. And then the ice cream probably is more like 150, 200, 250. But let's just say it's another 100. So that's 1,000. So it's at least 1,000 calories for a kid's cheeseburger meal. It fills me up though, satisfies me. So, and I've had a lot of great times at Culver's. And Culver's is kind of attracts a middle, not middle upper class necessarily. It does, but I'd say solid middle class families. And I know like upper middle lower classes aren't really a thing in America anymore, like money wise. Like I almost feel like it's more like you're either homeless, you have a job and you're making between $20,000 a year to $150,000 a year, and money kind of like is useless no matter where you're at on that scale. I know it sounds a little crazy. It's not true, but there's some ish truth to it. And then, or you're a multimillionaire. You know, that's almost the classes I see. Like homeless, have a job, multimillionaire, business owner. So, anyways, but it attracts like that middle class type. To me, Culver's and Chick-fil-A have a very similar standing. Chick-fil-A to me is a little overrated though, because it's like they just deliver you food with a smile. It's like it's just customer service at Chick-fil-A. Their food is good, but it's pretty much just customer service is what you're going for Chick-fil-A, and it's good. Like Chick-fil-A, I respect Chick-fil-A a lot for what it's been in the U.S. But so, anyways, let's just start ranking these. Okay, if I gotta be honest, McDonald's has to go to the top though, because okay, maybe they're a tyrant, an evil top, but they are top because of their app. They got amazing deals on their app. You can eat so cheap, it tastes good, it fulfills that fast food urge, that niche that you want out of fast food and casual food places. So McDonald's is king in my opinion at the moment. For me, maybe I'll do another tier list like this, but I'll do it for, and I'll maybe do it right after. I'll do a different video, but I'll do it for what I think America would think. But for me, yeah, then Cane's, Whataburger. These are real close. Because of Texas Toast, I love Cane's more, but they have Texas Toast patty melts that I love here. I'd rather more often not get Cane's, I'd say. Torchy's Tacos is really good. These are really good. I'd have to put Torchy's Tacos down below her. Torchy's Tacos is a more social place to go eat. Like, more expensive. Like, these are more, I would want to go get food there. I would rather go here, personally, like, by myself, more than I'd want to go here. This is if I want to go with people. Where's Chick-fil-A at? So, let's just, like, for now, I don't even know, but somewhere higher. I think they're kind of, this is where, like, with America, I'd say these two are very close together, but, like, Chick-fil-A is probably above Culver's for America. But I think for me, I normally would rather have these than Chick-fil-A. Honestly, Chick-fil-A and Whataburger, though. Oof. I think I'd have to do Chick-fil-A, but especially, okay, Chick-fil-A's breakfast actually bumps it up for me. I've been eating their breakfast a lot more ever since I moved to Colorado, and Chick-fil-A's breakfast kind of saved me for a bit. And I think technically Zaxby's is better than Whataburger too, but I have better memory. I eat a Whataburger more. Zaxby's just aren't as common for me, but they were in Oklahoma City. In-N-Out Burger is a really good place, but just for me personally, it just hasn't been in my life as much. But very quality, very good. I say that's how my S tier has to be. Man, I want to move. Like, I haven't been to Waffle House too many times, but I do love Waffle House. I'm gonna say it's top of B tier. Okay, Portillo's, like... Okay, would you rather be the king of B tier or the loser of the S tier? That's the question. Because, like, in a way, I could just, like, throw this here. And, like, this I like more. So, best of B tier is better than the worst of S tier. But I know technically, and if you're an S tier, you're better than everything else. So, I hate putting it there. I'd have to put this, like... Because it's just such... Like, these kind of are in a similar category for me. I think I'll just do it like that. Even though I know that's wrong. Like, this... Like, Waffle House is better than Portello's to me. But I just... Waffle House is the king of B tier. Portello's is, like, a fun place to eat. I've only been there a couple times, but it's a touristy place in Chicago to me. And I really had a good time. So it's like the bottom of the S tier. It's like a touristy place to me. I'd have to put Little Caesars. Man, I would love to keep Waffle House as the king of B tier. So I'll put Little Caesars. The only reason Little Caesars is extra buffed is because there's one so close to me now in Colorado. And I think their pizza quality is better now than it's ever been. So, not that it's good. Not that it's, like, great. But it's definitely good. Where I feel like it used to be just kind of trash, but cheap. So I'd say something like that. Let's just start moving these things. I kind of like how I did all this. Man, these breakfast places though, I'd have to put them like, ooh. Well, okay, it's kind of weird. Firehouse Subs, Panda Express. Domino's. Like, I guess I'd put it there, even though this... Man, I like this one more, though. I like this one more. And I like this one more even... I don't know if Domino's has this. But I love Little Caesars' little thing in their app, and you punch in the code and get your pizza, and it says pizza pizza. That's why it beats Domino's to me. Even though Domino's might be better quality, like food-wise. And price-wise, even, maybe. I don't know. Little Caesars is good price-wise, of course. Firehouse Subs. See, in a way, it really fits in S tier, but... I think I'd have to do this. It's, like, after Portello's. Yeah, I gotta do it like that. Because it is a quality place. Man, but at that point, it's like, am I gonna put Jersey Mike's up there? Okay, and also, yeah, maybe let's put it at, like, Firehouse Sub. It's, like, sub sandwich places, they're, like, kind of into B tier for me. Even though they are more quality than a lot of these places. This is how my preference is. I would go in this order of eating food, basically. Except it's funny because I don't really value these highly. You know, as crazy as this is, watch what I'm about to do. D tier is these like social places that are too expensive but fun to eat at. That's where D tier is going to be for me. Places I would never really eat. For fast food or casual food, they're down here. But that's not how where they were in the list is kind of how I think the world would, like, America would see them. Except maybe higher, of course, than any of these. I love just throwing them down there like that. That made me feel good. Papa John's. For me, it's down here. I don't want to buy a pizza. It's like going to the grocery store. Kind of lame. Jack in the Box. Okay, wait. Okay, these. Do I want to keep them there? I don't really. I don't know if I want to keep these there. This is what I'm gonna do. I do like having Wendy's as king of C tier, though. Even though it fits in with all these, but... Okay, because of the Frosty, it's staying in B tier. And I don't think it's fallen, basically. So, I'd put it... Man, I like it. I like it pretty good, to be honest. It's crazy, but I'm putting it there. because of the 4 for 4. And I'll do the 5 for 5 too. But their burger, their fries are good, their Frosty's good. I love Wendy's. And I don't think it's too overpriced for any of that stuff. So that's where it goes for me. But yeah, some of these other ones have fallen, of course. Arby's is good. I know it's good. Personally, I don't love Arby's. Let me just put, like, Arby's is, like top of the things I don't love. I don't, like, it's top of the things I don't love. Blimpie, okay. I can't, okay, Blimpies is also a place, like, I've been before, but I can't, I'll have to put it in the never had category, even though I have had it. It's just, it's been 25 years since I had Blimpies, so, but very good. I love Blimpies. But I'm just going to put it in this category of, like, not relevant, basically. Okay. Man. I really am just trying to divvy up the C section now. C section. Man, I grew up loving Pizza Hut, by the way. See, that's the thing. It's like Pizza Hut, I know it's in business, but it's almost like an out of business place to me. It's like an unrelevant place. It's like, and the only reason it's kind of, like, I do think there's some around here, but either they're too far away or they're too overpriced. So, at the very least, like, let's throw it down the list. Is it above Arby's? Yes. Sub sandwiches places are kind of just, like, they're not my favorite. I do like them, though, but, like, Subway's up here, you know? Like, so, yeah. I hate putting them down here, but this is for Jacob's preferences throughout my life, I'd say. KFC is like, man. The only reason they'd be above these is because they used to be amazing. Because I think overall, for my adult life, I'd rather have these. But also when I was a kid, that was the only time this was really good. I think I'll keep it there, but. Yeah, honestly, I think this is good. This is my tier list. This is what Jacob would do. If he was a human for 30 years, this is how he'd eat. Apps were great. Apps helped. They made McDonald's even more viable. Without the apps, like, maybe things changed. Like, I could probably do a tier list of these foods, like, for when I was growing up as a kid in, like, 90s, 2000s, you know? Like, really early 2000s is when I was, like, cognizant. Like, so, yeah. But I'd say overall, this is what Jacob likes.